So quickly arrived at camp, and as you can probably hear, it's absolutely throwing it down and it's seeming to get a lot worse. So first thing I have to do is I'm going to have to quickly pitch my tarp up. It's a bit of shelter away from rain. Won't forecast, but this is why it's good to carry the tarp anyway. So let's get that set up and I'll bring you back. Right, so there we go, my tarp is set up now. My Onewind tarp. I pulled it out from here to that tree, and it's same again here all the way across to that tree there, and Dan's tarp starts there. So I've got a lot of coverage. My hammock will be probably swinging in this direction, so I might need to pull this out a little bit more in a bit, give myself a little bit more room. Last thing I want is my hammock rubbing against that side of the tarp there. So a lot of my equipment tonight is the Onewind hammock setup. I do get a lot of questions, people asking me about it, because I do have a discount code that people keep asking me for. I'll put it on screen now. I think it's EWM23. If you go on that link in the description, you can go onto their site, buy something, and you'll save a little bit of money. And what that does for me is it bulks me money up on my account with them, and next time I need something I can just go on, get the money off the next item, or if there's enough to cover that item I just get it that way. So it helps me to help you guys as well. But the Onewind brand, I've never really heard too many bad things about it. Right, let's get a hammock set up. And plus a lot of people have been asking me about my new channel, what I'm setting up. So that's Wednesday evening. I'll come back to the channel with another video and I'll talk about, you know, the new channel and what it's all about, because next weekend I will be doing a video for that new channel. So yeah, this will be uploaded Saturday afternoon, I think. So the following Wednesday I'll upload the video talking about my new channel, and you'll get an idea what it's all about. Let's get set up, Mara. So there we go, the hammock is all set up with the under blanket plus an under blanket protector. Now I believe with your under blankets they build up heat within the under blanket, what pushes the heat back to your body, what your body generates anyway within the under blanket, and it's a down one. And at the bottom here you can see I've got a protector for the under blanket. So what I'm thinking that might do is keep more of the heat inside it without it releasing some from the under blanket itself. So I'll take you closer and I'll let you see it. But if it's like a really windy, rainy day and you're out camping and stuff, and the rain's coming in as well and the cold, the under cover there, the cover for your under blanket, let's say, will keep your under blanket clean. So that's how I'll take you in and I'll let you see it. I just think Onewind, if they are doing it, I don't know, should think about doing a full length under blanket for the hammock. It'd be good if they did that. Some other brands have started doing it as well, but if they started doing it I'd probably get one, just because I think it'd be better if it was a full length of the hammock. What I will do as well in time, in a couple of weeks let's say, I'll get all the Onewind set up out, and then we'll come back, set everything up to do with a full hammock setup, and then we'll run through all the bits of equipment that I've got and just show you what you can get for a setup. Because today I've got a fair bit of it out. Like I said, I've got the tarp, the hammock, the underquilt protector, and I've got the tree straps protector on as well, so they don't get wet when it rains and that don't come down and enter the top of your bottom of your hammock. Right, let's take you in and I'll show you the setup. So let's start with this. This is what we're on about. Tree straps are in there, and this just goes round it, and that protects your tree straps from getting wet. Or what you can do is you can pull your hammock all the way through, because that will stretch quite far over the line as well. Then same again over here, we've got another one in place. The tarp is to the tree there. Nice colourful cord, and I can see it. The hammock. All this will be in the link below in the description if you want to see it. The down under blankets there. I don't know why you can see it actually because it's light, but there's a down under blanket. It's starting to puff up a bit now, you can see that. And then this is the protector for it. So I'm hoping that'll keep some of the heat in as well. It's not going to get mega cold tonight, but we're going to drop to single figures. Then my OEX 300 XL sleeping bag. It's the largest sleeping bag. So that is a setup for tonight. I do like the yellow colour of it. It's not as bright, if you know what I mean, you know, not in your face. And that is full length of the hammock to where the under blanket starts as well. I do have a bug net here. But thankfully there's no flies now. I think they're all dying off. If for some reason we do get any, as evening gets in closer, I'll put this bug net up, it's not hard, and we'll attach that to it. But I think having an open hammock tonight will be a good idea. You can, with this tarp, you can pin that corner there to the outside attachment of that, and it's same with that one to that one, all four corners. And you can put like your tarp has got wings. And what you can do as well is, actually I don't think it's this hammock, sorry, this tarp you can do it with. It must be, yeah. You can put it down, put some cord on these here, pull these out, and then tuck the corners right down to make a door. So it becomes like an house formation really. Now, someone sent me a video of mine. They sent me a video of mine. Don't know why they didn't tell me which one to go to be fair. Of a video of mine of 3 years ago. And they says compare this video to the videos you're doing now. And I've seen how much I've changed within the way I do my videos and the way I talk and stuff. So if you're a long-term follower of the channel and you've seen this change in the way I do my videos or anything, I always want to keep this channel down to earth, as normal as I can, let's say. Anyway, we're not Coronation Street, we're not EastEnders and all that stuff, you know, whatever other soaps are out there. You know, I'm just a man who comes to the woods or whatever, does a bit of camping. I like to keep it natural and down to earth. So if I've changed and things have changed over the last year or so, I do apologise, to be fair with you. I want to keep it as it was. So I've just been watching some of my videos back and sort of getting tips. And one thing people did love, what I haven't done for a couple of months now, is the steak cooking. So guess what's for tea tonight? Steak. Let's wind the channel back a little bit and get back to how I used to be. So yeah, if it's changed, I'm sorry about that. I can't do aught about it, can I? Let's just crack on and we'll carry on with the evening. Yeah, so a little bit later on we'll get the steak going, but I do need to collect a lot of wood as well. So I've got a new thing what I'm going to be doing my fire on, steaks on, dinner on, something's on anyway, I don't know now. One of them's on anyway. I'll see you in a bit. So what we're going to do now is, I'm just going to lay here for another about half an hour, and then we're going to collect some firewood, because I really do need to get a fire going, and then let it die down a bit to cook my steak. It's just nice to be back outdoors, you know, camping like this. Vegan Dan's over there in his, I won't tell you what he's using. I'll link in the description to his channel if you want to go see what he's using. His lay flat hammock. I nearly said lay flat. No, lay fat.
Flat.
Flat. Fat. It's a flat, not a fat. Yeah. No, Scott still. People keep asking about him. He's still doing washing up. He's been doing it for nearly 7-8 months now. Never mind. Yeah. One day we all might be back together with a bit of luck. Anyway, I'm going to crack on and I'll bring you back in a bit. Right, so this is what I'm going to be cooking on. I've used it twice now. I thought I'd really want to, get used to cooking on it, because when there's fire underneath here, obviously you can imagine the heat on this builds up really quick. So if you're going to be cooking like meat on it and stuff, the food's going to cook pretty quick. So I've used it a few times just to get the hang of it. And you can see here where it's like sort of dipping. So I do need to put some sort of pressure on there just to push this back out like that. Yeah, I haven't done it very well, has it? Anyway, so what I did last time is I put 2 pieces of steak on here. I was out camping with my daughter and cooked them on there just to start off with, and to give it that fine, a little bit like a barbecue taste and grill marks. I put it on there and it worked really well. And in the meantime, while we were cooking on here, I stuck my kettle on there. So I need to get a fire going and get it warmed up, and then we'll sort us dinner out. Right, so I've started to get the fire going. No magic ways tonight, we're just using these fire lighters, sticking lighter on them. You can tell we're coming into the clock's changing now because it's getting dark earlier. But that's a good thing, because that means we can get in the hot tents. It's getting down to about 7 degrees tonight. So over here in UK, us British people, we're not a great lover of the cold. And then when it's warm, we like to complain about that as well. But the fire's going, get a good bed of embers, and then we'll get the cooking grill tray thing on. Then we'll start cooking the steak, I think. So this is my tea for tonight. We do have the king of steak, a bit of vegetable stir fry stuff there, vegetable, say that right, vegetable, garlic, olive oil to cook the steak in, and I put a little bit over the veg, and then a peppercorn sauce put over the steak when it's cooked. And like I said earlier, it will be getting cooked on this, so I'll have to clean that down a bit. We'll cook the steak on here, a little bit of distance away from fire, and then we'll put the veg on there and sort of cook it that way around. We'll definitely see how it goes, because that's the only way I've got to cook. I don't have any other pans, and that's what I'm going to have to eat off of as well, because I forgot my plate. But I think you can see here the fox. It's just hanging around. I don't know where you can see it. Don't be scared. Come on. Right, so I put the hot tray part of it over the fire, and it's going to gradually burn the wood over that side where the steak will be. So what we'll do is we'll stick the steak on, actually, because here's a second, I'll be back in a second. Just need to put the steak on. Are you ready? If I put it on here, but I want to put it here, I want it to slowly cook. I don't want it to burn. But there's where we're going to put the vegetables in a little bit. We could put it on for a second, I think, why not? And then we can add just a little bit of the garlic sauce to it. And I'll flip it over. Yeah. Get in there. Flames reach. Alright, who's going to comment about that then, eh? Right, we'll put it there. See this little bit of steak here? I'm going to let that cool down and we'll leave it out for the box. We'll cook it for him anyway, won't we? There we go.
I'm going home, that's not vegan.
Right, we'll leave this little bit here for the pot now it's cooked. Right, so I've had an idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this oil on this part first. Get it all mixed in. Oh, now I'm dropping things. Need to wipe that tomato down. Not letting that go to waste. Look at that for a chunky onion, eh? Very nice. Get that oil mixing nicely. The steak is cooking, I can slowly hear it cooking away. Plenty of oil on them now. Right, let's stick these on top of the tray part. Yeah, it's surprising how quick the light drops, and your GoPros are not very good when it gets low light. That was a bit of a nightmare with them. I keep walking away from the camera and talking, I forget, you know, I might not pick you up. Right, let's get these on. Oh no, I think that tomato definitely don't want to be in all that. I want to keep this tray. I'm going to put the veg back in the tray once it's slightly cooked. I don't want to overcook them either. But these tomatoes are not wanting to stay on. Look at that. Not bad, that, is it? See, this is Dan's dinner. This is what he likes to eat. On the opposite side, this is what I like to eat.
Hey! Hey, hang on. I'm interjecting here.
Yeah, they're just fake
What do you
sausages.
see, people? Sausages.
Fake sausages. Proper steak. Okay, that's what we're seeing here. Now let's stick the steak on top of them for a bit.
Just so I can't eat them vegetables.
Yep, they're so they're not
mate.
yours.
Thanks, pal. You know who your friends are,
I
don't
think he
you?
had his eye on them onions, you see.
Followers of English Woodsman, you know who your friends are.
There we go. I definitely can't be eating that now, can I? Let's tuck them right in there, so there we go.
I'm going home.
Look at that, eh?
Packing up and going home.
Very nice. That's going to taste absolutely amazing. I did have some tomatoes, but two ran away. Right, so because we're running veg in this tray, I'm going to transfer the veg back into it because the steak's nearly done as well. You know what, if I had much more of this left afterwards, it'd be amazing. I've dropped so much on the floor. I don't want to have it too close to the fire either, so I don't want it melting on me. Fantastic. And then we can stick the steak thing further over the fire so the steak gets a quick blast of heat as well. What am I going to do then? I'm going to do something with that stick for some reason. Stuck on there, it'd make a right noise. I just want it to cook a little bit longer over heat. Right, so I've let my steak cool down a bit. I know someone's going to say you shouldn't have your dinner in this plastic container, but that there melted side it a bit too close to the fire, but the rest of it seems to do alright. I get it's probably not the best and someone's going to say you're going to poison yourself. You know what? We're all going to die one day. Oh, look at that sauce. That is fantastic. And it's got onions in it. That looks extremely nice. Look at that for dinner. Right, so I know I'm probably well lit up. It's got so dark so quick from cooking that dinner. Just boom. So I've got my light here as well facing me, so that's in my face a little bit. But yeah. This is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, fair dues, you know. It's had its ups and downs. I've set the thing on fire with the oil a few times, but the steak is cooked fantastic. Peppercorn steak. Everything's just nice. There's a different type of cooking when you're outdoors. I know it might sound absolutely balmy, but cooking stuff at home in your cooker, you can set it to 180 degrees, leave it in there, go watch TV. You know, I think I've heard my partner say Amazon Alexa, whichever one it is, you know, set an alarm for 18 minutes, and by the time then she does that, she goes and gets stuff out of the cooker. But when you're cooking it on fire, you don't have that luxury. You've got, you know, you've got to be on ball. I don't know what the hell I'm saying, to be fair, but it's different type of cooking, let's say it like that. All the really fatty pieces, I'll just leave them over there for the fox to get. That's another thing. Over the past, I've had a lot of people banging on at me about feeding the fox. I don't feed the fox, I leave it out. If the fox gets to it, that's him eating it. But this is a style of cooking what you need to try. I've got all this to go with. Fantastic. Caveman style, using my fingers. Right. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to get the kettle going. Right. I know it may look like the fire's gone out, but there's a lot of heat there. Stick a bit more pieces of wood in it and it'll to have a flame going again. Enough just for a nice cup of coffee. Lucky I didn't spill that everywhere and put my fire out, what's left of it. There we go. I still can't find the lid. I keep looking everywhere for this lid. I can never find it and it's doing me head in. I think it's time I stop looking for it, to be fair. You know what? I believe I found my perfect hammock hang. Everything to do with this hammock right now is like perfect for me. It's comfortable. I'm not laid flat. I'm not laid diagonal like, you know, people say you should be doing, but if you watch a lot of YouTube videos and watch people getting into bed, nobody lays diagonal. It's always straight down the hammock like your under blankets are made and stuff like that. But right now I think I found the perfect hang. And what I was saying to Dan is, what I might do is take all this hammock and the under blanket down as one, and then just keep all this together, because I've been trying to get comfortable in hammocks for a lot of years. A lot of my decent long-term subscribers will understand this. They'll see I've done videos saying I can't hammock camp no more, but at the moment, as I am now, I could happily sleep in this all the time. It's just so much of a perfect hang for me. Now everybody's hang of the hammock, let's say, if I said that right anyway, everybody's got a different way of sleeping in the hammock. Some people like to be like a banana, some people like to be tight. I think mine's just bang on right for how I like it. But you know what, I've just thought that'll never work, will it? Because the hang is in the strap tension, isn't it? So even though I found it tonight, how am I gonna mark it? You know what I mean, don't you? This hang is only good because I've got the tension bang on right on the tree straps. So I'd need to mark somewhere on the tree straps to pull it to that distance on that one and the same on this one. Then I'd know, wouldn't I? Yeah, only thing what's working well is the hammock and under blanket is together and not sliding around. Have you got a pen on you, Dan?
No, mate.
I know it's a stupid question to say we're out camping, but you get what I mean about this hammock hang? It's only by the straps, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I need to somehow mark the straps
Right position for you,
where I say that's as far as I need to tension that one, and that's as far as I need to tension the other one, isn't it?
yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna have to find a way of doing that. So at the moment, this is perfect, and I think I found my perfect position for hammock camping. Right, we're gonna have a chat. I'm not gonna tell you what we talk about. We talk about a load of rubbish. If you, you know, you camp with other fellas, you camp together, you know what I'm on about. You know, the chat leads to other chat leads to other chat and stuff like that. Same with ladies. You know, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go have a couple of hours talking to Dan, and then I'll bring you back later on. But I'm so glad I found my perfect hammock hang. You know what I mean. Too much coffee. Dan's lent me this light as well. Very nice in a minute. Right, I'll bring you back in a bit. Well, good morning, people. I'm going to be fair with you. I didn't get time to say good night last night because as soon as I got comfortable in this hammock, watched a bit on my phone, I was just out for count. And that's not like me in a hammock. I know I've probably said it a lot now in this video, but I've got the perfect hang, so somehow I need to mark on the tree straps how far up I went with the buckle of the hammock. So I need to somehow work that out. Oh, it's a beautiful morning. Nippy, it's only 7 degrees. So the colder camps are definitely on the way. That means we'll pull them hot tents out, get the stove sorted out, and then start camping in the hot tents very, very, very soon. Like I said a million times, next weekend I'm away doing my first video for my new channel. I don't know what Dan's plans are for next weekend. Obviously if you're a member of his channel, or follow his channel, you'll see if he puts out up. But I'll just show you setup from what I see now anyway. There's his setup. Cheeky little wave. It's his lay flat hammock. But it goes well, it blends in quite good really, doesn't it? If it weren't for that tarp, all the greens would be there together. So I did make a bit of a mistake last night. I poured my drinking water over the fire and put it out completely because of the fox roaming around, and now this morning I don't have out to drink. Yeah, well, just one of them things, innit? I'm just watching fox now, actually. Hopefully it should come over here. Yeah, it's not coming to say hello, it's just hanging around there. Well, I think I'm going to get up, go to the toilet and probably slowly pack some stuff away, and I'll bring you back in a bit. Right, so I'm all packed up now, I'm ready to go home. I never really see the point in showing you packing the stuff away really. Thanks for watching, you've been a blast. If you want to see more of my ugly face, just at the bottom of the screen down here somewhere is my logo. You can subscribe to my channel if you want. Remember, come back on the 27th, I think it is, Wednesday coming. I'll come and talk about my new channel, what it's all about and reason why I'm doing it. But for now, please do consider subscribing to this channel, hit the thumbs up button, and I'll definitely see you very soon. Thanks for watching.